Hello friends, this is Dr. Umesh Kumar Arya, Faculty of Media Studies. In this tutorial, we would learn how to develop the electronic manuals. An electronic manual is an online study material which is having text, image, sound, video, animation, etc. to describe a topic on something you can interact with. In a nutshell, if you are reading or accessing an online electronic manual, then you can interact with the material which is there in the electronic manual. So first of all, let us see some of the electronic manuals which are already developed by some experts. This is the electronic manual on ICT tools for teachers. It has many links on the left side, and these hyperlinks, they are having some material in it. For example, if you click information management, then you are taken to 5 or 6 topics, and one of the topic is introduction to Google Docs, saving your documents online in Dropbox. Electronic manual makes it easy to jump between the slides with the help of the hyperlinks. For example, if I want to go to the slide 1, then I will have to click this home button and I will come to the home page. Going back again on the same page, these are the animations moving back and forth. These links are having some videos or the online screencast presentations on different topics. For example, if I open Introduction to Google Docs, then it will open like this. So this presentation or the electronic manual is having around 54 videos which are grouped under different categories, like research tools is having so many videos, presentation skills these many, and for PhD students, and for blogging, SPSS tutorials. And at any point of time you want to log out from this electronic manual, then you have to just click the button log out and you will be logged out. And if you want to again go back to the presentation, just click this. So this is in a way is a interactive form of presenting your material, and the user will be happy to interact with this and learn from this. So this is one manual. This is the second electronic manual for PhD students. It is having few topics which are grouped under different categories. One of them is reference writing, Excel, data management, and you want to go to the reference writing, then it will open like this. Behind this, in the background, you can see the references written in the APA style, which gives a unique outlook to this electronic manuals page. And you see the videos, just click any one of these and they will open here. And again you can anytime go back to the home page. If you want to go to the credits, so this is the credit I have given to the authors or the creators from whom I have borrowed some music, some animation or some pictures inside this electronic manual, and at any point of time you can log out also. So friends, that was the electronic manual. The question is that how should we develop these kind of electronic manuals? You will be surprised to know that these electronic manuals, they are developed in the PowerPoint. We click PowerPoint here. PowerPoint is a very powerful presentation tool, and we don't use its full functions. We either use uh, you know 30 commands or the presentation commands. That's all. We don't make full use of it. So if suppose you want to start developing your e-manual, then this is your home page. That is the first page. You select the layout of the slide. It can be either this, so that you can directly insert the elements from here. Suppose you want to insert the image, then click this. These are some of the sample images. You can click this, and you can insert the movie. The movie can be your screencast videos which you just saw, and if it is a sound, then the sound can be inserted from the sound file, and you can select it whether you want it to open or play automatically, that is whenever the slides appear, or when you want to click that. So we select it automatically. Regarding those hyperlinks, we can insert the text box here, and we can write anything here. For example, information management. Then we can insert another text box like this, and that would be blogging. Now if I want to make a hyperlink of this blogging to some other slide, then I will insert the hyperlink. If the hyperlink wants to jump to any file in the computer, then I will have to select place in this document. Sorry. If I want that the hyperlink should jump to a file which is in the computer, then I will have to select the existing file or web page and select the location of that file. For example, it is on the desktop. Then I will select that, and for example, it is Art of Living, this file, Excel file. Then I will select OK. Now if I click it, then the Excel file would open. If I want that this slide should jump to another slide within that PowerPoint presentation, then I will select it and go to hyperlink, and again place in this document, and it will show all the slides. Like we have two slides now, so the slide 1 is selected, and I press only F5. If I click information management, then again it will jump to the first slide. See, if I click blogging, then it will open that Excel file. Like it has opened that Excel file. So whole of the electronic manual can be developed from these two simple methods, that is hyperlink and how to insert the different multimedia elements. This insert menu is very important as far as e-manuals are concerned. If you want to insert the shapes like text box, smiley, or the square, or the oval square, or the action buttons. Action buttons are those buttons when you click them, then they will jump onto that particular action. For example, if you take this button and you place here, this belongs to the first slide, that is home page. You can give it another direction also. You can make it to jump to the last slide also, that you have to decide, but by default it will jump to the first slide first, and you can click OK. You can insert anything and still you can give an action to that. For example, if you place action on it, for example, action, if you click this box, then it will jump to the slide which you have entered here. And if you want to run the program, then you select the program from this place so that it will run when it is clicked. And if the sound is to be played, then play the sound and highlight the click. So press OK, then this should be there. Now friends, the last important point as far as e-manuals are concerned, whenever we take e-manual to any other computer, if we play it from there, then we see that these links are not working, because these links are working in your computer only, because the files are in your computer, not in anybody else's computer. So what to do? The easiest method is that you go to the publish and then package for CD. You give a name of your presentation. For example, it is sample, and copy to folder, give it some name. For example, I'm putting it on desktop. Select and press OK. The wheel is moving, it means the e-manual has been created. So a folder would be placed on the desktop with all the system files and all necessary multimedia elements, so that you can copy this folder to any other computer, and if you play from there, then it will run. Now you can close. We want to see whether it is done or not. This is your folder sample. So the Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint has made the e-manual. These are the system files developed by PowerPoint. You don't have to touch any of these files. Just click this play. If you play, then it will play like this. See, it is fully functional without any problem. So you can plan the navigation this way, and you can insert the files which you want. So friends, e-manual is a very big concept, but as far as effective presentation is concerned, these 4-5 small steps can help you a lot in developing your own e-manual. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.